Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3, where we are, since recently, owners of this mansion here, of Hawk's Manse, to be precise. We've started looking around a little bit. We found a secret... Actually, we found a secret room with a spell pedestal, which is nice. We found a secret passage between these bedrooms that didn't really lead to anything interesting. A chest full of armor and weapons, which, I don't know what that's supposed to imply. We got a room full of statues that doesn't do anything. We have, I guess this is probably the house, like chapel, the shrine or something. And we have a housekeeper of some sort, Marjorie. You meet the elderly woman who greeted you when you first entered your house. She's busy dusting. Hi boss, I'm Marjorie. I hope you aren't going to trouble me much, because I ain't leaving. Really? Was that part of the contract that we signed? What are you doing in my house? I mean, hopefully keeping it clean. I guess in that case I don't mind too much. Do you have trouble looking after a home this large? I think you should be a bit more polite to me. I am your employer now. I mean, yes? I guess that's true. And I'm not entirely sure what's up with that attitude, but let's be friendly for the time being. What are you doing in... I mean, I guess what are you doing in my house isn't exactly friendly. I guess it really depends on the tone. So, excuse me, lady, what exactly are you doing in my house? She straightens up proudly to a full 5 feet of height. I am the caretaker for Hawk's Manse. Okay, so why should I keep you around as the caretaker? I have to be here, because of the curse, you see. Ah, now we're talking. You had better tell me about this curse. The curse has been in place for many years. Nobody knows who caused it, or what the effects would be. All we know is that if Hawk's Manse ever doesn't have a caretaker, horrible things will happen. Oh, okay. I'm starting to doubt if that's actually a real curse, or if someone didn't make that up. Not looking at anyone in particular here, Marjorie. She looks at you smugly. So I have to be here. Get used to it. Alright. So, do you ever have troubles looking after a home this large? Well, sometimes creatures sneak in. Nasty creatures. But you're a big adventurer, so I don't think you will have any trouble taking care of them. Alright. I mean, I'm not even going to ask how any nasty creatures could possibly sneak inside the manse, inside a city that's pretty well walled in and defended. But okay. You know what? Not because I really want to say it, just because some further dialogue options might be unlocked through this. I think you should be a bit more polite to me. I am your employer now. Well, I think you're deluded. Boss, are you going to hit me with that sword of yours? I think not. So be off and let me clean. Holy... Wow, what? Okay. I mean... I guess we'll just have to accept that she's here and not leaving, and that's fine, I suppose, so long as we never have to talk to her again. I wonder, though, if there really is a curse of some sort. I mean, we did already get some loot out of it, obviously not nearly enough to make up for the 8,000 that we paid, but we did get a... what was it? Oh, right, level 3, rank 3 of the Cloak of Blades, which is decent. It's not terrible. Oops, wrong button. And I will obviously take everything and anything that can be sold. But that being said, okay, we opened something invisibly once again. Interesting. Could it be somewhere behind here? Maybe? Oh, or maybe just a path from here. Alright, okay, some wine. Oh, really? That's, an interesting construction once again. Just more wine. No expensive wine. Okay, wisdom crystal for you. Congratulations once again. Nasty creatures. I haven't seen any so far. Magical notes. Alright. Secrets of training. Pretty sure we've seen this before. Creatures of legend. Pretty sure we've seen that before. Night of the Bloodfang, or Night of Bloodfang. Okay. So far, so nothing special. Still no expensive wine? Nope. And this is it? Really? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, again, we got some items and a spell out of it, so it's not a complete loss, but I was really hoping for some kind of associated quest line, maybe, some sort of actual secret to uncover here. Instead we get this lady, who is a bit of a mystery in herself, but not particularly helpful. Good job, keep at it. Okay. She grunts and wanders off. Okay. Well, I mean, she's gonna be living here by herself for the most part, so... Well, that was that. A little bit bummed out by the fact that this place is forever gonna stay dark, but that's okay, I guess. Well, that did not take as long as I thought it might. Which means that I now have to figure out. So I did buy the Anama rings. We are officially part of the Anama without having lost our mage spells. That's great. I do want to return to Sharimik at one point. I do want to head on over to Big Ale, and I want to head down the coast, the east coast, to Lennis, I think, to meet both Karma and the blacksmith, and turn in this job board mission here. I think that sums it up for the most part. Right, and then of course we want to return to Avernum, to Upper Avernum, and report to Anaximander. Well, not final time. Maybe the final time. It depends on how the final, or the fight against the final plague goes. The alien creatures up in the Footracer province. Anyway. From here, I guess I have two options. I could go to the island first, and then down to Sharimik, but no. I think what I want to do is head on over. I'm trying to remember if there's a way through the mountains over here somewhere. I think there should be. Actually, maybe down here? Concealed tunnel? No, that's not where it is. But I'm pretty sure there is actually a shortcut through the mountains somewhere from the giant territory. So, yes, let's research. That's okay. I'm going to... Well, we could go through here, actually. That's fine. It's probably not the shortest way we could possibly take, but it's a way. I'm gonna head down to... I'm gonna head down to Lennis, do whatever I can do there. Grey mold. Oh. I didn't even realize there was grey mold to scrape off somewhere. Whatever. And I am on the right path, right? Yes, that's right. So, we're gonna do the two things that we can do there. And then... Oh, this is it already. Teleport down to Fort Emergence. That's the plan. So let's see here. We got Carmine's workshop. What was the other thing? Right, the innkeeper. Is there a proper inn here? There is not an inn here. What? Is it here? Oh, right. Lennis B&B. Wait, there still isn't anyone here. I guess, here? Oh, Laverne. Hello. This is the person you're supposed to deliver your monster parts to. That's right. And we got 1600 gold for it. Nice. Alright. Not a huge deal, but we did just spend a huge amount of money, so we're back up to 6.7k. Actually, that's not terrible. Now, let's see. Alright, Carmine is living kind of reclusively here. Oh, there he is, waiting for us by the door. Hello. Carmine still holds a hammer in one hand and a pair of tongs in the other. He's still a bit unbalanced, but he has calmed down slightly. Okay. I have some unusual metal here. Can you make something out of it? We just pay him 1,000 up front. I mean, I do want to get rid of the quest, so either way we do this, I guess. You show him the piece of unusual metal you found. That would be perfect. You pay him 1,000 coins. He takes the metal. Now go away, he yells. Come back much later. I will get to work. He grins in anticipation and turns to his anvil. Well, I mean, obviously he hasn't made the sword yet, and he's definitely not going to be friendly if we interrupt him, but do you have a free moment to speak with me? He snarls. I bet you came to purchase weapons, huh? Not really? Well, I deal with weapons, nothing else, so go away. Ugh. There's no winning with this one, huh? Yes? Well, forget it. Okay. Plan what? Blah, blah, blah. With metal. We already brought you that. Dude. I would like to have my weapons augmented. He doesn't do that. Of course not. So, have you made my sword yet? He spits on your boots. Fool! Do you think a work of art such as I am making for you can be rushed? Get out! Come back tomorrow, or the day after. You see the unfinished sword nearby. It already looks very impressive. Oh, okay, well. considering that we gave him that the raw materials like a minute ago, that's pretty impressive. So he said much later, but then he said tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, so maybe it's not actually going to take that long. Stay 95. I wonder if I should teleport over and do things down here and then return to him, or if I should just hang out here. That seems like a bit of a waste of time. More than a bit, maybe. I don't know, and I would obviously have to make my way back up here, which might end up taking as much time as if I was just resting here. It's a tough call. Can I just rest here multiple times? Can we? Wait, what? Oh, is this a room, actually? Yes, no, wait, what did you say? I said I don't need a room. I'm done. Can I get a room? Thank you. That's better. It's still day 95, okay, can get another room. It is pretty inexpensive, at the very least. Can we... What? Oh, the cat is blocking the freaking door. Okay. 95 still, really. Isn't this passing time? It must be. I thought. Maybe it isn't? I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to Carmine, but I think it probably requires, yeah, actual in-game days to pass. You know what? In that case, I guess I'm just gonna return to him at some later date. It's too bad that he didn't ask me what kind of weapon I wanted. He is making a sword, though, so it's probably gonna be a main hand sword, if I had to guess. So hopefully it's at least better than the flaming sword. Even better, I should say, because this is already quite good as far as damage goes. If we're really lucky, he's going to make a short sword that I can actually equip in my offhand, but, well, we'll see. I'm not having too high hopes, but at least the quest is going to be over. So that's nice. Recall crystal. I'm not sure I ever used this before. You can only be used outdoors. Oh, interesting. So we have to actually put that on the quick bar somewhere. Like right here. Wait. Like right here. Right here. And so. Huh. Yep, that sure works. And there is no cooldown or anything. I just completely forgot that that thing existed. But, I mean, it's not too bad, because when I returned here previously to report, I usually, you know, made a couple of other, I don't know, took care of other bits of business and, you know, quests here and there along the way. So I usually didn't just walk all the way to Fort Emergence for no other reason than that. So it's not that bad, but still. I could have saved some time, I suppose. Anyway, right. An examiner nods his head in admiration as you describe how you slew the golems and smashed the equipment. Still, he says, our task is far from completed. After all, their creators are still at large, and if they created such an army once, they can again. Well, yeah, it's true. Although, smashing such a major operation should have cost them, should have set them back quite a bit, right? Like, realistically speaking. But still, I'm obviously still looking. Find out who created them, and convince them by words or sword not to destroy the surface. Only then can we have hope of returning to our home. Anaximander sits down, lost in thought. Okay. You described to Anaximander the fearsome alien beasts. Oh, right, I guess we did run into those. Briefly. And the havoc they have wrought. He is speechless. His sole response is to sit down and shake his head, overwhelmed. You have done well. You should go to the Portal Fortress and from there to the Tower of Magi to receive a reward. Once down there, see X and Solberg. Really only X, because Solberg is no longer responsible for rewarding you, but and one of them will give you magical training. You tell an examiner of the crystal shards you recovered between the hill giant and troglodyte layers. Oh, right, that too. That happened too, that's right. Crystals, eh? The Vanatai use crystals in their magic, and they certainly have no love for the Empire. They have been very secretive since the end of the Empire War. Why don't you go visit Gikra and see what they have to say about these shards? Right, those shards, and also the shards we found after destroying the mind crystal on top of the golem factory, right? So I guess that's 2 bits of info hinting or pointing towards the Vanatai or someone related to the Vanatai somehow. So I don't know if that's enough to really convince me that they're involved. Well, I'm pretty much sure it's not the actual Vanatai. It might be ancient Vanatai that somehow returned, or a species that is related to the Vanatai, or something. I don't know. Or maybe just a rogue clan of Vanatai. It could be any number of things. I've done some exploring, more instructions. Well, no. Do you think that the Vanatai are responsible for the surface planes? The Empire, in their war with us, stole 3 of the Vanatai's crystal souls. To them, there is no greater crime, and their leader, Rentar Irno, did swear vengeance. Possible? Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, I mean, sure, it is possible. And then, still, it doesn't seem like it's actually the Vanatai, but we'll see. I mean, he never gives me any instructions, so not sure why he would now, but I guess I might as well. Just it's limited. Right. You keep saying that, and somehow I can't help but feel that maybe day 100 is gonna mark some sort of major change, but I mean that would be completely arbitrary, of course. There's no reason to really expect that, other than because it might be a game mechanic. Because this is a game. Logically, it shouldn't be a thing. Did I ever go through here actually and take a look at that chest? Not sure. Maybe, I guess I might just check. But first I'm gonna go ahead and talk to this guy here, Bera, even though he's always being really unfriendly towards me. I have ended another one of the monster plagues on the surface. I may have evidence for you. Bera looks at the crystal shards. Okay. You found in the golem factory. After a few minutes, he gets a peculiar look on his face. He takes them and says, "Wait, let me test these." He is gone for several hours. Okay. You go to the dining hall, return, and find Bera waiting for you, looking visibly upset. He says, "After the Empire War, we found some Empire records on tests they did on crystal souls. Crystal souls are the souls of the Vanatai ancestors in crystal form. They exist to defend and advise the Vanatai people. The Empire managed to find out a lot about the qualities and physical constitution of these beings." He takes a deep breath. "What you have here are the fragments of a crystal soul, no doubt about it. The golems were being created by a Vanatai spirit." Okay, so it wasn't just a coincidence that they reused that graphic. It's I pretty much figured as much. I tell you now, as sure as I am standing here, that the monsters on the surface are being created by Vanatai. I think you should go tell Anaximander of this. We are all in terrible, terrible trouble. Okay. Quest completed. Evidence for Bera. So he's not going to be interested in any more evidence. He's convinced that it is actually the Vanatai. I am not. I think there's something more going on. This is too easy. This seems like too easy of a solution, but well, we'll see. Definitely not going to be overly hasty. Anaximander greets you. I heard of your discovery with regards to the Vanatai. When we enlisted their help in the Empire War, we had no idea of the cost. Their vendetta against the Empire will never end until our home is destroyed. They are a powerful and intelligent foe, skilled in magic and weaponry. Exercise the greatest care and stop them. They are our friends no longer. Defeat them and save our homeland. Whoa. What? Suddenly, he remembers something and checks his records. Oh dear, we've been seeing movement around the town of Geekra for days, but it was the Vanatai, so we didn't worry. You'd better go check up there. Something may have happened. Seriously? I mean, is that just supposed to be canon now? That it's actually the Vanatai as a species who are our enemy? I mean, I still hope that we can at least go and talk to them in Geekra. Because I keep forgetting who it was. Wasn't it Rentar Irno himself? Herself? Themself, I guess? Who's there and who we talked to before? It certainly didn't seem like they were behind it. Obviously, they could have just been lying. Wouldn't be the first time. Alright, dispel this barrier. Take this stuff because it's free. Okay, fair enough. Well, I guess we'll see. what happens as soon as we approach Gikra. It's been movement, huh? I mean, they've been patrolling here before, so that's not new. This place still looks friendly enough. The settlement of Gikra has grown very quiet. Oh, nobody's here. The Vanatai have fled. You look for signs of where they might have gone. You note that there are fresh mud tracks heading down the east exit. When they made their exodus, they were heading in that direction. Suspicious. Although it doesn't necessarily mean that they're evil, suddenly. No Vanatai settlement is complete without a crystal workshop. Chambers like this one are where the delicate crystals of the underworld are formed into jewelry, medical aids, and tools. The Vanatai passionately value crystals and can work incredibly powerful magic with them. Over the last few years, humans have tried to learn their techniques, but they haven't had much luck. Not sure why the game decided to tell me that now. That seems kind of random. Oh. There used to be a barrier here. I think there was actually literally a visible energy field, which is now gone. Okay, well, so much for that. Suddenly, flames erupt from the fire pit to the south. You shield your eyes from the bright light. When you look again, a moment later, 3 beings are there that weren't there before. They are the guardians of this passage, and they don't look happy. And I didn't buff. But these are just the 3D, which we have seen and fought before. I accidentally touched my left mouse button with my other hand, trying to do something. What was I even trying to do? I don't even know why I reached over there now. And, well, this is what happened. Anyway. That's fine. Wait, seriously, there's nothing there. Why did I don't even know. Let's just move on. I guess I'll take out one of these. They give a decent amount of experience, so they're probably still relatively dangerous. Let's see here. Word of Thoughts? Maybe Word of Elements? It's gonna do more for us. Good call, I suppose. Missed, but burning. Alright. Okay. Not bad. Sniped. Alright, okay. Fiery Demon. Now, if only I could actually... Well, the thing is I'm definitely gonna kill Rasluka if I just use Icy Rain here. If only I had a single target non-fire damage spell, right? I mean, I do. Let's just go ahead and use Spray Acid. It's a missile. Spray Acid, I said. Oh! Really? Did I know that that has a chance to cleave as well? Because I don't think I knew that. Anyway. Finish him off. Alright. Go over here. End combat. Okay. Seriously though. Oh! 30% chance to cleave, indeed. So that's 100 to almost 200. Okay, this is 100 to almost 300. So technically, Bolt of Fire should be able to deal more damage, despite only being rank 2. But then this is probably also rank 2. I was considering just switching this out, because few creatures are immune to fire. Few creatures are immune to acid, I think. But this is not as good damage, so I guess not. Never mind. Okay, we took some burning damage. We actually are still burning? Can we... Huh? Blocked? How is this blocked? How are these spaces blocked? Okay. Not sure. There is a portal. Well, this is all interesting and unsettling. I was really hoping that the Vanatai would not be involved. And I still haven't given up hope entirely. How... Why are some tiles near the walls just not accessible? Weird. At the end of the path there is a glowing door hanging in midair. As you get close you feel a force pushing everyone but the closest person away. It will only let one of you through. So one of you enter. I mean, I guess. Yeah? Who's it gonna be? They're both not healed. Hold on a second. Save the game. I wonder if things would be different if we hadn't talked to Anaximander, and especially not to Bera. I'm actually tempted to go try that, to try not talking to those and just to go to Dukra. You know what? I really want to do that, and just because I'm curious if the Vonatai are still gonna be gone, no matter what. Because obviously they should be, right? They wouldn't have left because I talked to Bera, unless they had a spy in Fort Emergence who told them that they were found out. But realistically, they should already have been gone, right? This should have happened this way, no matter what. I'm just interested in seeing how the game handles that. And even if they end up being actually here, I think I'm still gonna reload again and do what I did this time around. But it doesn't feel like I really made a decision. It's just like that things have happened while I was away. Just in a way that I wasn't expecting. That being said, how can I do that? Because I just quick saved, didn't I? Goddamn. Load save game, autosave. That's not gonna work. That is most unfortunate. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I could reload the save file from, before I started this recording, but it's not really... I don't really feel like replaying everything. So we'll send Kjar, I guess, whatever. Is there even gonna be fighting here? What is this? Oh. Vonatai Shade, hello. As soon as you step into the circle of runes, in full view of the rows of chairs, something happens. When you see what appears, you are amazed and horrified at the same time. Images appear above the 6 runes, floating and circling slowly. They are monsters. A slime above one rune, a cockroach above another, a troglodyte, a giant, a golem, and a strange reptilian beast, aka alien beast, float above the other runes. You realize that this is some sort of meeting room, where the Vonatai could examine and discuss the creatures with which they have been slaughtering the people on the surface. Okay, so it's really not a theory at this point. It is just straight up the Vonatai. But what was that about script that was similar to Vonatai writing, but not quite, that we found in the Golem Factory? That seemed to indicate that there was something weird going on. Also, we did not identify the crystal that was controlling the Golem Factory as a Vonatai crystal soul, despite the fact that everyone from Avernum should know about those, right? That's basic knowledge, one would think. And the crystal itself, did it even talk to us? If it did, then it definitely did not identify itself as Vonatai either. It's just, I don't know. It really looked like there was supposed to be something else going on. And that the whole Vonatai thing was really mostly a distraction. But no, it's actually as straightforward as it appeared to be, which is a little bit baffling. At least the game puts it this way. And if it just straight up says that the Vonatai have been destroying the surface with these things, then I can only take its word for it, I guess. Anyway, right, they have been slaughtering the people on the surface, apparently. After a minute, the images slowly fade. Then there is a flash of light. 2 guards appear, blocking your way through the escape portal. They move to attack. Well, 2 guards, you say. Vanavoy and Wraith. Well, I mean, there's not much I can do, but... Well, technically I could hope for a snipe. Am I gonna gamble? Yes, I will. I am, rather. And now I get 3 more attacks. Well, okay, let's finish one of them off. Alright. The slime is totally gonna reach me, slow me, and I did not miss my turn. And I killed it. Okay. Well, that could have been bad. Get anything? Any material rewards for our trouble? Yes, actually. No, not really. Well, maybe. A little bit. Beautiful crystal Vonatai lore. I mean, okay. Sure. Oops. And we can talk to this shade here. Approach. Well, from a ways away, this looked like a formidable Vonatai warrior. When you get close, you realize that it isn't actually here. It's very slightly translucent. It looks at you as if it is alive, however. What are you? It says in an emotionless voice, I have been left here with a message. You may deliver your message. My creators wish me to tell you not to interfere with us. Our great vengeance will not be interrupted. Who are your creators? Rentar Irno and others. Okay, well, that answers that, I guess. But I may have to interfere. The Empire stole 3 of our crystal souls. They stole the soul of our people. You cannot comprehend the magnitude of this offense. Well, I can try, but I can also definitely see that what you're doing is unreasonable and needs to be stopped. Sorry to say. Try to explain the offense so that we might understand. I mean, even then, even if we actually understood how great the offense was, it's still not possible to justify wreaking destruction on an entire continent that's not even firmly in Empire under Empire control, right? I mean, if they were attacking the heartland of the Empire, that would be kind of understandable. But they're attacking a remote province where the Empire is hardly even present. I mean, now even less than before. So this just makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, maybe they just don't have the ability to attack the actual Empire stronghold, the Empire mainland. But I mean, in that case, it's still not acceptable to just attack this place instead, because, you know, whatever, we have to attack someone. No, it's just not okay. Anyway. Picture if someone violated and destroyed those you love most. Such it was with us. The Empire must be destroyed. Those who live in the Empire are a part of it and must be destroyed. Nope, that's where you're completely wrong. Absolutely and dramatically wrong. The Empire's lands must be destroyed. Nope, again, completely wrong. Those who try to prevent our vengeance must be destroyed, and that's where you're very, very fatally wrong, my friend. Well, not him so much personally, because he really isn't a person, I guess. You're killing innocent people and destroying the land we wish to live in. Yes, and not really hurting the Empire you're trying to hurt. The shade begins to fade. Your destruction of the crystal souls creating the golems can be forgiven under these circumstances. Do not oppose us further, however. Aid the great enemy, you become the great enemy. Forever. The Empire and its lands must be ashes. Remember this and choose wisely. The shade disappears. Okay, thanks, dude. I'll remember. Well, the Vanatai seemed kind of reasonable before, but I guess I was wrong. That is most unfortunate. That what could have been a really interesting twist, what feels like they were setting up some kind of, you know, red herring and interesting story turnaround, was just really, I don't know. I don't want to say ham-fisted, but kind of underwhelming, for sure. Well, it does say stealing, but obviously the former, owner of these things is no longer around, so... You only managed to open this case a crack before sparks fly from the handles and sear your hands. In the moment it was open, you saw small crystals and intricate, unrecognizable tools. Okay. This one as well. I guess we have been up here, probably. The moment you brush against a crystal, a blast of energy flies out and washes over you. You leap back. Eventually, the sharp, agonizing pain fades away. Vanatai magic comes with no safety mechanisms. Alright. But we do take some negligible damage from that. Alright. It's just a holding pen. Okay, I guess we did kill something in there at some point. Well. Wait. There were crystal souls in here, weren't there? Obviously, they took them with them. Okay, well. The Vanatai it is. Actually, that probably means that these guys are... Oh, wait. They went to the east, so they could only have gone here. They're also giant green crystals next to the entrance, so I guess that's a further indication. So these must be hostile then? I mean, I really don't want to fight them necessarily, although they turned out to be colossal jerks who had been lying to us all along. You encounter a group of Vanatai warriors. Vanatai are extremely rare in the upper caverns. Well, it's usually too warm for them. Some have come up though, to help improve relations between your peoples. Well, yeah, until recently. This band is keeping watch around the Vanatai outpost Ikra, keeping away the bandits and lizards. They watch you carefully as you approach. You notice that your presence is making them extremely nervous. They keep their hands on their weapons and whisper among themselves nervously. Approach and talk to them? When they see you approach, their conversation grows louder and more agitated. Eventually, the argument reaches a noisy conclusion. They suddenly draw their weapons and attack. Well, at least they attack first. So I don't need to feel bad about this. And in fact, I really don't. This is a tough one. Well, this will have to be done. Ooh, and we of course missed that person. Well, this should hopefully at least take out the Myrmidon. Okay. Alright, constant knockbacks, and they all are hell-bent on attacking Rosluka. Well, most of them anyway. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, that was a freaking... I did not see that guy, man, that's so dumb. Okay. My bad. Right. I should probably heal to, you know, play it a little bit safer. Or I could kill one, hopefully two more. No, only one. Okay. Oh, this might be bad. Close. Not close. That's fine. Heal up. She wasn't in range. That's okay. And we get lots of Jojo discs. And things and stuff. Okay. Well, things just took a very unfortunate turn. I don't remember what was here before. Obviously it's not marked on the map. Whatever it was. Oh, now it is. Crystal Tunnel. But wasn't it? Wasn't it here before? Maybe there was just nothing here. I guess it's possible that there just wasn't an opening here at all. Obviously, if there had been, I would have explored it. So, I mean, we can only assume that the Vanatai did go through there. You know what? Just in case it's not actually a zone. Oh, it is. Okay. Never mind. I was going to go visit Erica and also go to... go down to the Tower of Magi, of course, to claim my next reward. But I also want to see if I get any kind of message here. Further explaining things, maybe? What is this? When you approach the pedestal, the crystal flashes. A faint image of a Vanatai shaper appears in the air above it. It speaks. I am Rentar Irno of the Vanatai people. We have departed your lands. We leave these 3 messages to explain ourselves and to give you a warning. We realize that there are good and bad humans. Yet still we decided to attack both good and bad humans alike. And punish them for the crimes of the people. Because that's our justice. No. The Empire stole our crystal souls from us. Woohoo. For this, they can never be forgiven. You returned them to us. For this, we will always be grateful. That cheats us. And you say that, but yet... However, you are interfering to a highly destructive degree with our revenge upon the Empire, and this cannot be tolerated. The resources of these caves are limited, but we will share them and let you live down here with us. Yeah, but that's just not how it's gonna work. The surface, however, cannot be yours. The Empire and their lands are forfeit for their crimes against us. Well, this is most unfortunate. So please stay down in your caves, the ones we allow you to. We allow to you, safe and in peace. Then justice may be done about you. If you do not obey, you will only share in the Empire's punishment. That is our law. And you have to bend to our law, obviously. So, while you decide your path, we have decided that it is safer to withdraw. You will not see us again until our vengeance is complete, or until we destroy you. Farewell. Oh, you say that, but... And this is... okay, you reach the end of the passage and find that it has been sealed up. The tunnel is blocked by thousands of tons of shattered rock. You look at the ceiling and see the signs of a massive magical blow used to cause the rockfall. It is clear that the Vanatai have left your lands for good. Two chilling questions hang in the thick, dusty air. Where did they go, and can they be stopped? Oh, I mean, there is the bunker, which promises a weapon against anything we want, including the Vanatai, so I'll definitely head there. I also want to get a certain powerful mage's opinion on this matter. Hello, Erica. I have learned quite a lot more about the source of the monster plagues. I'm glad you have come to me. Tell me what you know. Symbol, evidence. I have found further evidence that the Vanatai are responsible for the plagues of monsters. I mean, it's more than evidence at this point. It's rock solid proof, I guess. And so they were. Now that we know... oh, we already got the news. I guess it makes sense. Now that we know who the true enemy is, I have been hard at work trying to find ways to deal with them. Oh. Really? Care to elaborate, maybe? Story, magic, boon she already gave us. I mean, I guess she'll tell us in due time or something. That's disappointing. Alright, let's head on over to the contract right here. And visit the bunker one more time. Hello, Oscar. Ostov. Sorry. The Vanatai must be the ones responsible. In fact, we now know for sure that they are. Are you sure before you choose? I mean, there is literally no doubt at this point. The Vanatai have caused the horrors of the surface. Disturbing news. Their magic is easily equal to our own. Yeah, I mean, I would say so. It's easily above our own, but I hope you have something good here. However, we may find a way to disrupt the crystals they use for their magic. Return later. We will create a weapon to use against them. Okay. How's the work progressing? Night and day, it is very draining research. Very wearing. Very wearing. Sometimes dangerous. Return in a few days and we may have progressed. A few days. Okay, well. I might actually stay down here for long enough for them to finish their weapon. So that hopefully by that time, when I return to Carmine, he's also going to be done with his more mundane weapon. For the time being, I'm going to head down to the tower. Like so. Let's open up the portal. Okay. So far, so good. Looks like everything's still going normal ways, as far as I can tell. This is still too much for me to crack, I suppose. Let's go ahead and talk to Solberg, I guess. Just in case he has something for... Actually, this is not the Lucy Solberg, but I'm not good. I guess I probably taking the longest possible way around, but that's okay. I guess for once, I am actually trying to kill some time, so it's all good. Hello, Solberg. I've destroyed the pair of slimes, the comfort engines, so... Right. Never mind then. Still not interested in anything. So, exit is. Wait, this is... Secluded meeting room, orange chairs, 500 something. These are all level 3 layers, I think. Yes. I thought so. I have defeated the golems. I have earned the right to learn more magic. Yes. Arcane Blow. Weird. Arcane Blow is... Troglodytes and Giants. Oh, didn't we... Maybe I hadn't told him about that before. Fire Blast. Okay, cool. Oh, I guess it does repeat that. So we might have had Fire Blast maxed out before. I'm not sure. Maybe not though. This might now be even stronger, which obviously would be nice. Arcane Blast though. Arcane Blow. Okay. That is... well, slightly more damage I guess, on average. Not that much though. But it does cost even more. Cone-shaped. And it's energy. Okay. It's nice to have as an option I guess. I'm still gonna use Fire Blast as my go-to. Just because it's a bit cheaper. Is that a good enough reason? I don't know. I mean, there are a few things that are immune to fire, right? Yeah. I guess it shouldn't really make that much of a difference, but it's good to know that we have that option now. It's not as exciting as I was hoping for, but... well, I guess I'll take it. That being said, I don't think there's really much we can do down here, or we have left to do at this point. Let's actually look at my notes for the first time in a while. There are still barriers in the Tower of Magi, in that room specifically that I just checked. Obviously we still can't do anything there. Portal Fortress has the emergency portal access thing, which technically allows us to blow up the portal and ourselves in the process. I'm not sure if that's just an Easter egg or actually going to be important at some point. American's Tower has some barriers, that's right. Your Sagi layer might still have... oh, good. What barriers down there? And... oh, I completely forget. How did that work? What was that room with the barriers and something? Did I ever figure out how to get there? Did I even do that? If so, I forgot again. Oh. Oh my. Well, there might still be something going on there, and I might have to look into that again. I did not strike it off my list. That's the only reason why I'm even remembering. Golden Factory, right, there were plenty of barriers there. And then... there's a Mage Trainer in Kellogg, who still has some things to teach us. Spiral Crypt might have something. Right. I was suspecting, or... well, not really suspecting. But I have the idea that maybe we weren't quite done there, because that place didn't really seem to have a real conclusion to it. And that I might have to return with Sanctification, maybe higher level Sanctification than I had at the time, to deal with an altar there. I guess that is on the Isle of Big L, so if I return there, I might do that. So, there was a button in Squeakus, I don't know, whatever. Remake. Treasury. Treasury trap. Oops, I can't read my own writing. Ah, there was a trap in the treasury. I mean, I guess we're returning to Shurima, so that we should be able to do it. Barriers in the Troglo Temple. Possibly level 3 though, so we might not be able to do anything there. Most of the altar. I guess we do have the money for him. We might do that. Oh, okay. And that's about it. There are a few other miscellaneous things in there, nothing that seems particularly exciting or useful to do. So unfortunately this trip was a little bit less rewarding than I could have hoped. Anyway, this is day 97, okay. Not sure how many days have passed since visiting the bunker. Possibly not many. Bugs? Seriously? Just normal bugs that did not run away from us? Shouldn't these be ridiculously low level? I guess so, yep. Sorry guys, but I mean, I'm not sure what you were thinking. Maybe this was some kind of fixed encounter that I just never encountered? Same with these goblins. Take my new arcane blow. Nice. Can we get nothing? Oh well, never mind. We get the crystal. What? Oh, there's still goblins around. By the way, I did not see those. Nope. I guess I'm just gonna run around on the map until the day rolls over to 98 or something. Not sure how long that's gonna take. Longer than I would have thought, to be honest. It's 97. I guess it will display it in the text box, won't it? Now that I think about it. I've just never really been paying attention. Ah, there we go. Let's see if that makes a difference. And then, what kind of weapon this is even going to be? Who knows? What can you tell me about the weapon you made? I mean, is that implying that he actually has made a weapon? The Vanatai create intelligent beings in crystal form. We've done the same. We've made a slightly sentient crystal, which may be able to interfere with their crystals. We aren't sure if it will work, but it might. Look for this device in the chest in the next room. We hope you can justify the horrible price we have paid for it. Whoa. Do I want to know? Okay. Chest in the next room. Oh, you mean this one? I guess so. You open the chest and find a small blue crystal with a glimmering light flickering inside it. There's something about the light that seems almost alive. You pick up the crystal and put it in your pack. Thought crystal. Oh, is that not actually... So that's a key item. Yes. Okay, so that's... Whatever it's gonna do, it's gonna do it automatically, which is fine. Which is actually great. This is a peculiar experimental item made for you by the wizards of the bunker. It is a slightly sentient crystal, which might be able to interfere with Vanatai crystal magic being used against you, or it might not. Okay. So let's hope it will do something, I guess, if it comes to an open battle against the Vanatai somehow. And it definitely looks like it will. I mean, since Erika wasn't able to tell us anything, at the Tower of Magi they weren't even talking about this whole Vanatai situation. And we can't really go after the Vanatai the way they disappeared. The only thing that's left to do is return to the surface and deal with the final plague the normal way. Hopefully at least disrupting the Vanatai's efforts a bit more. And maybe they will get annoyed enough to openly try to stop us or something, giving us an opportunity to fight back. I mean, that's my best idea at this point. I guess I will return and talk to an Examender one more time and see if he has anything to say. I can also talk to the rude dude here, just because I'm in the area and you never know. Commander Johnson. You're the leader, soldiers, blah blah. Sandra. Whatever. Oh wait. Any more quests? Right, any more quests. There we go. I thought you had actual important things to do. Okay. Never mind then. You tell an Examender of your encounter with the Shade in Gikra. Okay. This is just more confirmation of these sad events. Sad indeed. The Vanatai are our foes now. This is terrible. Yet we must save the surface from them. It is our home too. Well, yeah, I agree. How is Avernum responding to the news that the Vanatai are responsible for the destruction of the surface? Badly, as you might imagine. We had supposed the Vanatai are allies. Now we aren't sure. No, in fact we are sure that they are not. What is the work of a faction among them? Was this the work of a faction among them? Or of all of them in concert? Well, okay, I mean, I guess that's still not ultimately answered. So I'm glad that I'm not the only one asking these questions, although ultimately they might not actually make a difference. We are trying to find out. Okay, well, please let me know. No news will come soon, however. The Vanatai and Avernum have all disappeared. Attempts to communicate with them have come to naught. And the humans in Vanatai lands? We have heard nothing from them. We are very concerned. Understandably. Okay. That's very, very troubling indeed. My overall mission, has it changed at all? Now that you have been on the surface, blah blah. Okay. Well, as I said, there's still at least another plague to deal with, and of course we have to meet with the Empress. And if nothing else, we can now actually give her some actual information that she might be interested in. Responsibilities. Have my achievements merited a reward? They have. Assassin's Shield. Well, we're not really using shields. Do you have something else, maybe? Maybe an offhand weapon of some sort? That would be nice. Daily allowance. Thanks, I guess. Anything else? Nope. Of course not. Okay, Assassin's Shield. Well, I mean, I did say that I wanted an offhand weapon. Chance to parry. Minus the chance. 21% armor is not bad. 3 to melee damage, 3% melee damage, plus 2 to lethal blow. So, like 4% extra crit chance or something. Versus 1 to Blade Master, which is also 3% damage. So it would give me the same damage modifier, but obviously the actual damage from the weapon itself will be missing, and that definitely does not make up for it in any way. So the question is, do I start using a shield instead of dual wielding? But then I won't even get all the bonuses from the dual wielding talent. Yeah, it's literally called dual wielding. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I mean, I could keep it as backup, but then again, I'm never going to use it, so money it is. Okay, well, back on the surface. I guess I said that I wanted to head north and revisit the Isle of Big Ale. Look for this legendary armor over here. I guess I'll probably do that. I could go to Remake first. I think there might be a ship from Remake somewhere. Somewhere over to the island base. I don't remember exactly though. Leave. And back in Remake after quite some time. Do we have any new quests here? That's the not so interesting job board. Where's the real one? Isn't there usually a real one in a town that has one of these? Oh, there it is. Okay. No actual jobs. I'm so tired. Okay, Sharimik. Sharimik? Didn't I just... Oh, button, 13 plus. Treasury trap, barrier, okay. Let's see. There are barriers here. There's some sort of lever behind the barrier. There's a button there. Hello, Mayor Knight. Actually, this is not the way in. Must be around the back then. Never mind. Wait. Or is it? Was there a button in here somewhere? Am I crazy? Or rather, am I just blind? I was convinced there wasn't gonna be a button. to the point of not actually looking for it. Study the tome. Dispel barrier. Well. Doors covered with powerful runes. Okay. Fair enough. How do you get in here? Yeah, whatever. What door are you talking about? My god. Just leave me alone. Okay, obviously I've been in here at some point. But... oh, the button is right there. God damn it. It is well hidden. I guess I must have commented on that before. Okay, we easily disarm it like this. There's money in there. There's more money that we can actually take. For free. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Now. Spell? No, these are still too high level. God damn it. Okay. But at least the treasury mystery has been solved. Button... wait, the button... oh, wait. Maybe one of these buttons? It's actually a bit hard to tell, isn't it? Where could a button be that I wasn't able to press before? That... because it must be near something that I couldn't open before. Maybe I hadn't been able to go in here before. What is this? Obviously I've read this before and I've read this before, so never mind then. Let's do what I actually meant to do and turn in the quest. I think with... this should be where Starcat is, right? Yes. I've done it. Zhang will never reveal your secrets again. Yeah, unfortunately I had to resort to violence because he just turned hostile. Starcat looks surprised, but only for a moment. Well, at least someone cares about justice enough to, in a stumbling way, make a little more of it. I mean... thanks, I guess. It was really not my first choice, but, you know. Here's a reward for your trouble. During my research and gathering of knowledge, I stumbled on a useful magical tome. It's buried in the bookshelves in the back of the City Hall archives. You might spend some time looking for it. Really? That's the reward I get because I... never mind. Melee weapons... oh. Oh? I mean... yes? I guess I never bought this because it was too expensive, and I still think it is, but... obviously, then again, getting 2 extra levels of melee weapons, just like that, seems definitely worth it. Well, it's another quest done, even though in a very unsatisfying way. Obviously he was talking about one of these tomes, right? He basically just told me to look for the button. Or one of these buttons, which are both extremely visible, so that's kind of lame. Get tickets from Kurt. Oh, who's right here? I'll take a ticket. And that takes me where exactly? Farport. Get on boat. And we are now... oh. Over here. Oh, I guess we can take a boat from here to the island, though. So that, I guess that works out. What are the tickets for? Ticket to Townsend, please. Yes. Alright. So, we're at well over an hour, but it feels like I really didn't achieve much, though. I guess we did learn the great revelation. Wait, is this... approaching top of them, whatever. It's this shader. It really doesn't look like a capital. It's kind of small on the map. Anyway, yeah, we now can explore the temple here. Actually, I'm kind of interested in seeing how they will react to my fake rings. Oh, dark thoughts fill me up with doubts. That's true. For warriors such as you, that is the price of your line of work. Perhaps someone else can strip those dark memories from you. I cannot. Well, thanks for nothing. Who can, though? Jed has told us that he can teach me tricks for traveling. Well, nothing that we really need to know. I mean, How many dark thoughts do we have? Do I really care? 2? Infecting your dreams. Not sure how bad that really is. Your enamel rings glow briefly for a moment. Your skin tingles. The shimmering curtain of holy energy parts to let you by. Okay, so the magical barrier is fooled by our fake rings, which are, I guess, not necessarily fake rings. They might have been taken from dead priests, for all I know. Or dead, I guess, members of the church. Anyway, I guess we're going to do some exploring here and see what we can come up with. And then we'll head on over to that small island and look for that legendary armor, I guess. And then move on up, look for a way into Blackcrag, talk to the Empress, be allowed into Fortress Province, deal with the next plague, and so on and so forth. Well, I guess after that there's really only beating the Vanatai, or just stopping them from going through with their plan of completely destroying the surface in some way. But well, that's kind of long term. So short term, we're gonna explore this temple and then maybe have time to go over to that small island. Right? Let's not dream too big here. Anyway, as always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.